Hello guys! So the year of 2022 is about to turn to 2023. In this little vlog here, I'd like to share with you how I kind of put all the positive highlights in a mental jar for myself for the coming year to stay motivated and to celebrate what has happened. At the end of this video, I will share with you just a little bonus sketchbook tour with you off of my calendar. So I am now in new bog, so not the old bog, but the new bog. I wonder where the old bog is. I've gone outside of it to reflect on the past year. Sometimes a year can flick by quite fast, and then I sometimes have the tendency to think that I haven't been moving forward as much as I wanted to. I haven't been making the projects that I wanted to, but that's real bad thinking. Instead, you got to try to focus on the positive things. And last year, I tried to kind of make a list of all the positive things and all the great things that I achieved. And I want to do that again this year. So here I have a small list here, or actually a quite long list of all the good things that happened. And I try to store these things in like a mental jar for the new year, so that you can always take out this jar and see what you really can achieve when you set yourself some goals, and when you celebrate all these things. So the first thing here that I recall of good things is I got a job as a drawing teacher in freehand drawing in Copenhagen. It's something that I never dreamed of, and each week I get to teach for 3 hours to some amazing, talented and inspiring students. I love the sound of pencil on paper. I love the questions from the students. I also get to draw myself, and each time I go from there with lots of energy, and their way of drawing is also very inspiring to me. So I'm very thankful for that. It's just a dream. I haven't been sharing so much of the school that I've wanted to, but I'll do that very soon. The next thing I remember is that I became a part of a group here on YouTube, a group of artists in all sorts of materials, and led by Anna Claxton and Johnny from Just Johnny Creations. We make some prompts every half year or so, and we did a prompt called Inspired by Fairy Stories and Inspired by Forests, Woods and Trees, and it was so inspiring and just amazing how sometimes energy in the universe and the stars and moon are just set. And it was really a nice coincidence to meet with these people and to create something together. And also just people coming from the outside and poking to your small bubble is amazing. You get so inspired, and you get to create some things that you wouldn't have dreamed of, and you wouldn't have been able to come up with yourself. Sorry that I'm talking so fast. It's because my hands are so cold. I'm about to freeze them off, I think. Seagulls. But the thing that will stand out for me in 2022 is that I set myself the goal of creating a mock-up book of a children's book. I wanted to write it and illustrate it, and I did. I succeeded, and this is just a huge goal for me. And this is something that I will really celebrate this year. Wow, that was simply too cold. I had to go back to my home, to my studio here to get warm again, because that was just too cold. My hands were falling off. So I can tell that my Canon camera is having a rough time with the damp here. So hopefully this fog will clear off in a bit. I have some things that I wanted to mention also. Where were we? Yes, the children's book. So yes, I'm very proud of it, because also in the process I was wondering, was it good enough? Was it strong enough? But people around me kept on motivating me, and I started working seriously with it as a job. I was structured. I divided the jobs into smaller jobs, so the whole task did not feel as overwhelming. And then I made it. I did the writing, I did the illustrations, and I learned so much in the process. And Now it's up to the gods, that is the publishers, to see if they'll find the strong qualities in it. We'll see in 2023. Next thing on my list here, I wrote networking. Jobs as an illustrator, especially as a children's book illustrator, doesn't really hang on the trees. They're not just up for grabs, unless you already have a cooperation with a writer. Some illustrators have that. I do not. So I have to work hard to get the jobs, to find the jobs. And one of the ways you can do that is by networking, which I have really started to do in 2022. I haven't really been doing it the last couple of years. So 2022 has been the year of networking, at least starting to network. So what I did was I signed up as a member of the Union of Danish Writers and Illustrators. I went to a book fair this year where I handed out business cards, and I have also begun contacting various children's book writers. So yes, I started contacting various publishers. So far, I've mostly received rejections, but recently I just got 2 answers from 2 writers. They are not so established, or maybe that's why they are willing to cooperate. At least they're open to ideas and open to meet up and maybe see if my style can match what their stories are about. And whenever I get these rejections, which can feel tough, it's just about thinking that it will eventually happen at some point. And I always tend to think about J.K. Rowling when I get rejections, because as far as I've heard, I don't know if it's a rumor, but I heard that she got 11 rejections of Harry Potter from various publishers before she eventually got a yes. So whenever you get rejection, just think about J.K. Rowling. Final note here on my list, it's in terms of YouTubing. I will celebrate this year that I've kept my strategy of uploading 1 video per week, and also I've been able to continue my Monday doodles as much as I could. It hasn't been as easy as I thought. This is because something amazing happened. I had a daughter this year, which is extraordinary miracle. The thing about working and having a daughter is that your hours per day that you can work becomes way less. So this has been quite a challenge, and I can see that some of my Monday duels where I insist on doing a Monday duel even though I'm dead tired, you can tell this on the streams, and also some of my videos where I am more sloppy in editing and things go a bit more fast. But the important thing was for me to continue. People doing YouTube videos know that consistency is really important to continue growing and to continue being relevant to people, and just having a relationship with your viewers really. So I'm very proud that I kept continuing uploading videos, and now I've learned to make smaller videos when I have less time, and then focus on creating the larger productions at moments in my life where I have more time. Those were my absolute highlights from this year, and they'll go right down into my jar of happy thoughts, of happy and good energy, so that this train can continue driving in the year of 2023. Now I want to share with you a bonus sketchbook tour. Bonus sketchbook tour. This is in the end notes of my calendar from 2022. If you're curious, it's made by Let's in London. And in the back pages here we have some line paper, which I draw on everything, so why not draw on your calendar? This is a sculpture of a guy in Copenhagen. I really like the hat, very characteristic. These are some drawings for a commission job. I see also we have a sloth down here peeking for a draw along, and then we have some cookie down here actually. This one was also for a commission, I can tell. scribbles. We have a bit of anatomy, some notes. Flowers. And then, I don't know if you maybe should take it from that one. Maybe some of you will recognize this fella here. He's drawn using a Tombow brush pen and then a gray brush marker. If you don't know, he's the character from, I believe it's Café Noir, who made these commercials with this guy. And I love the black and white kind of silent movie vibe it has, and always great to draw as a reference because you get a monochromatic view of the shades and so on. It's pretty fun. Just some notes. Some more Tombow pen drawings, a poodle. Poodle again. And a knife, weirdly enough, I don't know why. I was trying to mess about with shades. A weird chicken. Bad drawing of my daughter. Doesn't look like her. It's someone else. Small study of my wife and my daughter. Just trying to capture the pose. Bit of drapery. See the drapery of the shirt. And here we have some drawings starting out from the French Dispatch. Just very quick doodles. Some notes for the drawing school here. I like the mix of fine liner here and color pencils. I believe that was it. That was it, yes. Thank you so much for watching along. I wish everyone a splendid start of the year of 2023. Exciting times. Till next time, folks, have fun drawing.